can hear me. Hopefully you can see me. The internet wanted to go a little bit funny for 1 minute, but we are good to go. Welcome to day 2 of all of this. I'm looking forward to this evening because yesterday I was showing you how to do the things. Today we're going to build the things. So if you didn't watch yesterday's broadcast, then you can go back and you can check it out at any time. Everything is being recorded, everything is being documented, and it is available at any point, at any time over on the YouTube. I want to just throw a little question up as everybody's coming into the Zoom room as you are joining me today. Give me a simple yes or no. Have you gone ahead and built something since the talk yesterday, whether it is a guidebook or something a bit more extravagant? Give me a little yes or no. And it can be anything. Guidebook done. Lovely. Right. So if you have built something, this is what I love to see. So within 24 hours, we've been building stuff. So Pauline, I would love to see the links of your guidebooks. Anything you can put in the chat, I will come and get up on stage because I love to see what we've been building so that we can share with the audience. And then from there, we can go ahead and spread the word, which will be cool. Alex has built a maintenance app for management company. I absolutely love that. Shane, so that's fantastic. Alex, if you can share the link to that, please let me know if you can. If it's internal, absolutely don't have to worry about it. Mark built a website for a new project. Let me see if I can get that. Theemberwood.com. I'm going to see if I can get it up on the screen. Theemberwood.com. Heather finally got Claude connected to the PMS, which is awesome. Theemberwood.com. Still needs a bit of a refinement. Do me a favor, Mark. Drop me that link on WhatsApp, please. That would be great. So I can't get that clickable link. Theemberwood.com. Let me get it up on screen. And if you can put the link to any digital guidebooks or anything that you've built, fantastic as well. And you used it on Replit. Cool. So I've got that link up, which is great. Anybody else been building anything? What have we got here? Yeah, I can't grab that link. Yes, I can grab this link now. Good. Keep them coming. Keep absolutely coming. Brilliant. Lovely. Love all of this. All right, so we've got some inspiration. So that was yesterday. So cool. So this is what we're going to do today. We're actually going to build some stuff. And what I want to do is I want to give everybody the tools and the inspiration to go and show them how to do the things. All right. So fantastic. If you weren't here yesterday, let me just share my screen super quickly. You can come back on this at any point, at any time. And you can come into the Facebook group and all of the replays, all of the links that we build are going to be in here. I'm going to start a little post up in this just to say, post in the comments all the links of what you've been building. So then we can start a little thread off. And there we go. To what you've been building. We can start this little thread off. I'm going to pin it at the top of the group. And then what we'll be able to do in the comments is be able to start to really build out examples of what we've done literally in such a short space of time, which is awesome. So keep coming back to this. Like I said yesterday, the replay is here for Monday. I'll drop the replay from today into here as well. And I'll do the same thing tomorrow. So over the course of today, and over the course of the next sort of 24 hours, what I would love to start seeing is people building some cool stuff, which is awesome. So let's go and have a little look at what's being built. So Mark has put this together on Replit. Now Replit is a little bit like Lovable, same but different. Mark, in the chat, just give us a little bit of context of what is it that you are building. So the Emberwood, a new kind of countryside escape. And again, in the chat, just like, how long did you put to this? Was this like a couple of minutes, a couple of hours, a couple of days? This is pretty cool. Paddle, love it. Took a few hours with ChatGPT and Replit. Lovely. So this is a stunning front page of a website. Who did this one? This is a Lovable app, and this is a website. Who was this one? Whose is this? But this looks lovely. So again, lovely front end of a website. Again, well done. Jenny, great work. Jenny, love this. And somebody put together, this was Pauline. I can see Pauline. So again, house rules. Lovely. So look, this is super cool, super straightforward, super simple. Doesn't have to be more than what it needs to be. But again, it's awesome. So please, whatever you are building, let's see what Alex has got here. Oh, this is an internal project. Don't go sharing me internal projects. If you're going to share a link, let me just show you what to do. So come into Lovable. Don't worry about it, Alex. Come into Lovable, right? And this is the one that we did yesterday. So when you're going to share a link, you send me this one here. So if you send this one, you'll give me access to the back end of your Lovable. Don't do that. But if you do this one, this is a clickable link that you can send to anybody. Pauline took an hour, but I had to write up the details as I didn't have a folder to hand. Super easy, super quick. Love it. Mark, great. Charlotta, fantastic. Lovely. Love it. A guidebook. And again, speaking to Linda yesterday, like now saving a couple $100 a year, which is fantastic. Everybody in here, like who is doing this, saving a ton of money or just getting inspiration, which is awesome. Alex, got yours here as a report. I think this might be the link. Who knows? No, it's not. Give it another go. Here we go. We got there. Doesn't matter. We got there in the end. Oh, so you've got to publish it. So here's a cool thing. So when you're ready, you hit publish, right? And then there'll be a couple of links here. You just confirm it, hit that, and then go ahead and finish it off, because at the moment it's not published. So once you publish it, you'll be good to go. Right, so let's crack on with this, and please do keep adding in the tools that you are going to be adding in. But what I wanted to do tonight is I want to show you, everybody, how you can build these tools and how you can start to take it to the next level. So obviously last night, just as a super quick recap, let me go and grab the links. And if you need the notes or if you need anything, just go into Instagram, go to boostly.co, Boostly, Instagram, Boostly UK, hit the message button, press the word matrix, and it'll send you everything. So again, well done, everybody. Great work. Just a little bit of a recap of where we are from last night for those of you that, are maybe late to the party, etc. Last night, we put the foundations in place so that we can have the matrix framework, the jack-in framework, okay? This is what we focused on yesterday evening, which is great. Level 1 was the custom instructions, so building that strong foundation. Again, if you haven't done that yet, that's your homework. Give me a quick yes or no. Who has now got the foundations in place in their LLM of choice? Simple yes or a simple no. Just pop it in the chat. Level 2 was Notebook LM. So again, everybody who tuned in last night, you saw me walk you through what Lovable was. And straight away after yesterday's call, I took the transcript, I pasted it in, and I turned it into a Lovable. So I shared it with everybody. So everything that I said last night, I can now download this. I can post this to LinkedIn, and this is social media content right here, which is awesome. So again, this is a really cool one. I've shared it with you. I've even turned it into a podcast.
Imagine you run a business and a customer has an urgent problem at
So you can hear that. And it's also a video as well.
Worst case scenario.
Exactly.
Not that one.
But before you even
Stop.
wake up, your digital employee has already read their message, contacted a repairman.
This is the video. So it turns it into a cool video. So I could download this.
If you manage a short-term rental, you are likely paying around that follows your is preparing your data.
And I could put that on social media, etc. And again, some really cool use cases. The one that I gave you last night as well. If you do sales, like calls with potential management companies, you do them on Fathom, take the Fathom transcript, Zoom transcript, put it into here. It'll turn it into a lovely presentation that you can send to a potential prospect that will wow them. So there's loads of use cases. I even yesterday took a blog post about Liverpool Football Club and about how they're playing so crap this year. And it turned it into this blog post was like a book. It was so long. I turned it into a podcast. I listened to it on the way as I was driving to Leeds and back today. There's so many use cases with Notebook. And if you've been playing with Notebook in the last 24 hours, and if there's something cool that you want to share, super simple. You come in, hit the share button, make sure it turns into anybody with the link can see it, and then paste it. So I'll pop it in the Zoom chat and you can go and have a look at it and you can go and play with it. You can ask it questions. So it's super cool. So that's Notebook. Obviously we did that. Lovable. Obviously we've been showcasing the cool things that we've been doing with Lovable over the last 24 hours. You can literally look here. And I'm going to show you something cool tonight as well with that. Then we talked about the agent co-worker. This is like the next level up where you've got multiple agents doing multiple things. And I didn't show this last night, but I'll quickly show it now. So this is Perplexity. This is one of the agents that I use. Perplexity is like Manus, it's like Claude, etc. You can come into here and you can just set up agents that work on a schedule. And what that means is that every single day at a specific time, you can have agents working in the cloud, right? And they can be doing a multiple of different tasks. So if you just quickly look at Manus here, Manus is owned by Meta, and you can come into this tool and you can connect it up to as many different places as you want. So we use Airtable, so we connect it into Airtable. We use Close, we use Gmail, we use Instagram. So if you're thinking, listen, I'm not too confident to create connections via API, etc., we'll come and use a tool like manus.im. The smallest package is $20 a month, and it goes up and up and up to $200 a month. But what it basically means is I can come into here and I'll just simply voice note in something like, hey, run me a full Meta ads check. Let me know which one of my campaigns is working and which one isn't. So because Manus is owned by Meta, it will go off, and because it's connected, it will go and give me a full breakdown. And all I've done is I've just tapped on a few buttons to go boom, 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 boom. Now, again, like last night, as Jeremy has just mentioned, on the Zoom, the text is a little fuzzy. So if you don't want to have fuzzy text, hop on over to the YouTube account, Boostly YouTube, click on live, and the next day is streaming here. Not this one. I need to get rid of that one. I preemptively went live and then stopped and went live again. So not this one. Get rid of this one here. Bear with as I'm doing this, because it's me just going, what is going on? Anyway, so again, Manus is really good because of that. Let's get rid of you. Come on, go away. Go away. All right, cool. So that's where Manus is really cool. So it's manus.im. And you can see here, I just have to click up a couple of buttons and it will do everything that I want it to do. So this is the cloud that we're sort of starting to talk about. And I'll be able to show you more about that. And then obviously I gave you the examples of Jason and Big Lou and what Laura did and what Scott did and so many other people. Now, today, what we're going to focus on is we're going to focus on this. We're going to focus on a tool that you can all use. It's absolutely free to do. And we're going to start building with some cool things. So if you haven't done so already, one of the big bits of homework that I wanted for you to do is I wanted for you to go and create your free account over on Boostly Connect. Now, if you are a Boostly customer or a Boostly client or a Boostly member already, your account has already been created for you. I sent you all an email today showing you how to get logged in. So please do and get logged in. If you haven't got an account, all you need to do is to come to the boostlyconnect.com, click on free account. You can literally log in with your email or create one. Right, I'm going to log in on one of my test accounts just to show you what it can do. So now that you're logged in, this is one of the first steps to go in and build in all of the things and all of the tools that I showed you yesterday. So what I wanted to do is I didn't just want to give you theory and give you examples of what you can do. I wanted to build the tool to give you. So go ahead and get logged in. Now, the first thing of what you're going to do is you're going to see this dashboard and it looks pretty empty, right? Now, with Connect, what you're able to do is you're able to come in and you're able to connect your PMS of choice. So if you use Guesty, Hostaway, Hospitable, Hostfully, Lodgify, Ownerez, Uplisting, go ahead and set up. We are in the process any day now of adding in more on here, from Beds24 to Boom to Reynolds United to Smoothboot, etc. Let me know in the chat who you are using for your PMS, and if it's not on there, I'll prioritize it in getting it connected in. Now, one of the cool things is that once your data is in here, once your listings and information is in here, we can actually do some really cool things. Now, Lodgify is in there, which is awesome. But once your data is in here, we can start taking it to more places and you can actually start making it work for you. So for example, once your data is in here, the example of a WordPress, for example, you can go and download this WordPress plugin and you can send all of your data to a WordPress website. If you've got a Boostly website, we're doing this for you. If you haven't got a Boostly website, you literally connect it, upload it, and off you go. So that's the first win. Even if you've got a Boostly website or not, your data will go better. The second thing of what we're able to do, which is really cool, is what I wanted to show you is this. So come into the boostlyconnect.com, click on connections and click on Claude. This is the first step for all of you to start moving to using agents. So like I said in the slideshow yesterday, the Zoom yesterday, is that once you've done the Lovable, once you've done the Notebook, you're ready to level up and go to the agents. Now, the problem is trying to figure out agents is a really challenging, long task, right? What I wanted to do is I wanted to make it as smooth as possible. And so what you're able to do is you come into here and you're going to be able to connect up your PMS, okay, into Claude, which is super cool. And here are some use cases. So number one, you can ask it for guest communication. You can create revenue and occupancy analysis. You can create operations and turnovers. You can do owner reporting. All of the things that I showed you yesterday that you all were like, wow, I can't believe Jason or Clive or Laura or Scott have been able to do that. You're able to do this for absolutely free, which is super cool. And all you need to do, and it's super, super simple, you come on into here, come into Connect, click into Claude, it brings you into here. Find your PMS of choice and just literally follow the step-by-step instructions. Now, if you want this to go even smoother, you literally copy it all, put it into your LLM of choice, whether it's Manus or Perplexity, or whether it's Claude or ChatGPT, and you just say, I want to set this up within Claude, say, help me step by step. And Amy, if you get errors, etc., just get Claude or get ChatGPT to break it down and get it to walk it through you step by step. It really is straightforward, but the cool thing is about AI now is that if you get lost or confused, you take a screenshot or you copy the screen and you just ask it and it will show you what to do and it will tell you what to do step by step. If you get truly stuck, and if you can't get any further, just drop an email into support@boostly.co.uk and the team will help you as much as possible. But honestly, Amy, and I know it can get a little bit frustrating on the first time, but just keep going back to it. If it's getting stuck, go ask ChatGPT. I built out these agents that I showed you last night. So everything that I showed you with Icarus and Daedalus and OpenClaw, all those examples that I showed you last night, everything that you see in here is literally trial and error, copy and paste, going into ChatGPT. I created this for free just to be able to give you that little bit of encouragement steps. And the new thing that I added just literally Sunday is this. So all of these agents have been pre-built, and we've even added them to something that's called GitHub. Okay. Even this, I've got all of this that you can just pop into your AI of choice and you can just follow it along. So you can come into this GitHub, you can get access to it, you can download it, you can install it into your LLM of choice, and you will be able to build out the agents for, again, operations, for sales, for concierge, for communications, dynamic pricing, etc. So what I'm trying to do and what I'm trying to achieve with all of this is just give you as much shortcuts as possible. Like I explained last night, no two AIs are the same. Everybody's journey is going to be different. But what I can hopefully try and do is give you as much shortcuts as possible, give you as much that you need as possible to try and get on your path. So again, the goal for today and the goal for tonight is, if you haven't yet done the custom instructions, which is one or two that you haven't, go and do that. Go to boostly.co.uk/custom, copy and paste and put it into your LLM of choice, whatever that may be. If you're at Notebook LM, fantastic. Let's move on to level 3. If you've done the digital guidebooks, etc., let's move on to level 4. So go to boostlyconnect.com, log on in, connect your PMS, come into here. Just even if you want to just copy and paste the whole thing and chuck it into Claude and say, hey, we're going to build this, work with me one-on-one. And you can go backwards and forwards to be able to get in that. A nudge, what link do you want? I think it's boostlyconnect.com. So go over to there, boostlyconnect.com. I'm typing it in, and then you'll be able to log in there. All right. So that's step number 1. Go ahead and go and do that. What I wanted to do is I want to show you something cool as well. So those of you that are in boostlyconnect.com and those of you that are Boostly people, you are naturally on the Go High Level plan. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to show you some of the cool things that you can do within the Go High Level once you're in there. So I obviously showed you Lovable last night, and Lovable is great. Don't get me wrong. Absolutely love the Lovable, but it's very, very easy to go through credits. And I know because I've done it myself a lot of times, and you end up spending quite a lot in credits if you get addicted like I am and just keep on going. So what we've got with Boostly is that we use Go High Level. And Go High Level, if you don't know, it's one of the most used CRMs, so customer relationship manager, like in the world. If anybody is selling a CRM service, they're probably using Go High Level. The reason why not many people have heard of Go High Level is because they white label everything. So Boostly, as you can see here, has got a white label version of Go High Level, but we're really upfront and honest about it. And I absolutely love this tool because every single Boostly member, when you join Boostly, you get this as standard. And what we've done is we've created an app on the marketplace at Go High Level. And when you connect it up to Connect, so as you can see on the bottom here, I've got this little tool that says Connect. So when that gets connected to your Connect dashboard, what that means is that all of your properties, all of your data, so all of your contacts from your PMS get synced into here. And this is where it gets really cool, is that you can have automations and workflows built up so that when a guest comes in, they'll be getting proactive marketing in automatically, which is phenomenal. And the cool thing about Go High Level as well is that if you send like 100 people an email, you don't really know if they've opened it or read it or clicked on it. But with this dashboard here, if they send out an email to say 100 people, and if somebody opens it up, it gives them a score. And if they open an email and if they click on the link and if they go to one of your booking pages, they get another score. And as soon as somebody opens an email and clicks on a link, they're a hot lead. This is somebody that if you need bookings, this is phenomenal, because if you've got reservation spaces and availability this year, if you put a post out on social media, it's all well and good, but you haven't got a clue who sees it. And if you have an email that gets open and gets clicked on, that is a hot lead. And you will get a notification in your CRM to say, hey, Alex has just opened his email. He's clicked on it. He's a hot lead. Go and get in contact with him. Send him a follow-up email. Send him a text message. Give him a call and see if you can help him get some dates. That could literally be the difference between getting a booking or not, or getting a big booking or not. And that's what you get with Go High Level. That's pretty standard. Like if you use any CRM, whether it's MailChimp, etc., that is pretty straightforward. But the one thing that I love about this as well is that you can connect up your social media accounts and you can do social media posting from this, which is awesome. And as well, you can communicate with all of your Instagram followers, Facebook followers, etc. in this channel. You can do it, or a team member can do it, but it's also got even better where you can have AI agents answering all of your questions and guests as well. It can be voice, it can be conversational, you name it, you're able to do it all in Go High Level. And this is the new thing. Mark, yes, here's your answer. And again, if you're watching this on Zoom and it's a little bit blurry, come on over to the YouTube. It's a lot more clearer over there. But this is the other thing that I've discovered, and we've just got beta access to it. Now, if I open up this, what does it look like? It looks a lot like Lovable. And the cool thing about it is that you can use it as many times as you want, and you're not going to waste out your tokens. So again, all the Boostly customers have got the ability to do it. And I wanted to show you Blake's, because Blake's a really cool example. One of the things that I spoke about yesterday was that just like with what Mark's doing with Emberwood, and just like with what other people are doing, is they're creating niche microsites for a specific property or a specific niche or a specific location. Now, Blake has got properties all over the United States, but he wanted to create a microsite for Houston. Okay. And so he came in and he put together a couple of words and he spun up a website that looks beautiful. And he's just put his properties of Houston on here. Now, the reason why I talk about Connect is that if you look at this, because we've got the connection from Go High Level to Boostly Connect, all of his properties are coming into here. So as well as having his Boostly website on WordPress, great, he's got all of his listings coming into Go High Level. So now in the AI Studio, what turns an AI website into something that properly functions is not so much the front end. Like what Mark has put together here is beautiful, but it's just a front end site. It hasn't got the true booking engine capabilities of what you get with a Boostly website, for example. But with this, you get the best of both worlds. So you get to, within minutes, build a microsite, but because it's got the API integration that goes straight into Go High Level, you're able to connect it up in minutes. So you don't have to copy and paste and move all your data over. You just basically click on the buttons and it goes straight in. Now, if you've got properties in, say, Houston and the Smokies and Miami, etc., yes, you have your big branded website. That's what Boostly take care of. But with this, you can spin up microsites in minutes and it doesn't cost any extra money. Now, he's done a location one, but you can also put together niche ones. So if you look at the bottom right-hand corner super quickly, that's a website that he put together for busy mums, which is great. He's put his digital guidebook into here as well. And he's also doing a premium option. So for like, luxury properties as well. So again, if you are a Boostly member and if you want to go dig in, just go straight into your Go High Level account that you've got and you'll be able to do that. And once you've connected it up to Boostly Connect, all of your guest data will go into there so you can set up emails. And the one thing that I really love as well now with all of this is that you can literally tap on the Ask AI button, the AI agent, and you can go in and say to it, hey, I want for you to promote and send an email out to anybody who has stayed at the Gatlinburg property, the Sky Houston property, and I want for you to send out an email just like what Scott did to say, hey, we've got bookings, we've got availability, here's the link, go ahead and book, and it will go and do it for you. So again, coming back to the thing that I spoke about a lot yesterday, time, money, and knowledge. So Mark, I can't do an email marketing campaign. I haven't got the time. Mark, I haven't got the money, or I haven't got the knowledge. It just eradicates all of that, because you just got to come in, go into your tool of choice, ask AI and say, hey, I need you to go and do this, and it will go and do it for you. And Connect right here is the platform that will enable you to do it. Now, if you've not a Boostly member, but you want to be able to have that ability, there's no problem at all. If you come into subscription, if you come to plan, most of you will be probably here. But if you want to unlock Go High Level, it's just $97 a month. That is literally it. You can go ahead and click it. It will unlock it, and you get all of that capability that we've just spoken about. There's no setup fee or anything like that. Obviously, if you want to join Boostly proper and want us to have a look at your website, more than welcome to. You know where to go for that. But I wanted to give everybody the ability, whether you're a Boostly member or not, to be able to have that opportunity to take advantage of all these crazy cool things that is going on. So if you haven't done so already, go to boostlyconnect.com. If you haven't logged into your account or set up your account, it's free. Go ahead and do so. Like I said, even if you don't want Go High Level, but you want to connect it up to a WordPress website, it's free for up to 10 listings, right? And free for one PMS. If you get past 10 listings, go to 100, it's just $29 a month. If you want to unlock the Go High Level, go for it. And if you want to go baller and go scale, this is the option on the right here, then you can do. The scale one is what Blake is doing. So for example, Blake now wants to be able to create mini listings, mini microsites for Houston, for cities around the United States. And he wants to be able to help other hosts make money. So Blake is kind of good at marketing. He wants to be able to make money and help hosts get more bookings. So he's creating micro websites, and he is working with other hosts. And with the scale plan, as you can see here, you can connect up to 10 PMSs. So what that means is that he can go and work with 9 other hosts, whether it's in his niche or in his location. They sync their properties into his dashboard, and then he will go and create microsites, and he can create his own little mini version of Airbnb, Booking.com, mini listing sites. And if he gets a booking for somebody, then he just works out a referral fee. So he can grow his business. He can make more money without having to grow his inventory. You have to worry about extra cleaners or getting all of that in place. So I'm just trying to give everybody the platform where they can grow their business in the way that they want to. So yeah, this is it. Even if you want it to be free, go ahead and get a free account. If you want to go and play with the AI agents that we've built, go ahead and connect it up. My mission and my goal is to give you all the tools and everything in place that you can do what you want to do with it, however you want to do it. This is the foundation, and this is the structure. So everything that I showed you last night, and everything that you were like, wow, this is cool. This is great. This is everything I'm going to do to achieve my goals, whether it is to make more money, get more time back, or improve your knowledge. I wanted to give you the foundation with Connect for how to do it. So in the last 24 hours, Mark and Jenny and Pauline have dropped amazing links in here, and please do come and pop into this post. I want to see more people explain the cool things that you're building. Go and connect up to Claude, go and connect up your agents, and come back and show us the cool things that you've been doing. Tomorrow, when we come back, what I'm going to do is I'm going to showcase more of the amazing tools that you have been building, more of the amazing use cases, whether it is something that is internal, external, whether it's a guidebook, whether it's an upsell tool, whether it's a website, a landing page. I want to see everything. So we've had 70 people, I think, joined us in the Zoom room last night. We've got 60 people tonight, and we've got a lot of people who watch back on the replays. You've got 24 hours. 24 hours to go and do all of the things and try and create as much stuff as you can. Once you've created it, your homework and your challenge is to come into the Facebook group, and you should all know where the Facebook group is by now, and post it in the link. If you get stuck, or if you need help, or if you want to bounce an idea off somebody, we have the WhatsApp group. And just give me your WhatsApp in the chat if you're in the WhatsApp group. I think we've got a lot of people that are, but if you're not, let me know and I'll get the link in. And I just want for you to come in there and just bounce ideas. We've already got people that are sharing links in there for like Whisper Flow and all of the cool things that we talked about last night. So phenomenal. All right, before we end today's video, do we have any questions? What I'm going to do is I'm going to let you in the Zoom room unmute yourself so you can actually come on and ask me the question live. Let me just tick a button. So if you want to ask me a question, just literally pop your hand up or just unmute your microphone and you can ask anything that I've done over the last 2 nights. Come and ask away. Who would like to go first? There's no pressure. You're just chatting to hundreds of people online. Who wants to go first? All right. Well, Lorraine has typed it out. On the listings, can we add an Airbnb link? I am using Ziva and it's not connected yet. That is going to be available, but it won't be available today. That's going to be the next thing that we add in. We're going to add in the Airbnb scraper link. Ziva is coming as well very, very soon as well, but good question. Do we have another question on anything that we've covered over the last couple of nights? Anuj, if we are part of other parts of Boostly, do we use that login? Yes, to log. If you're part of Boostly, so if you've been with Boostly websites, etc., Boostly Accelerator, you log in with the email that you get your invoices from. And what you need to do, just for Anuj, you come into here, click Forgot Password, put in your email address, and it will send you an updated email, an updated login. Sorry. But great question. So that is boostlyconnect.com. Nicola, which is better for business, Claude or ChatGPT? I mentioned this last night, and it's literally a case of the iPhone versus the Android conversation, the iPhone versus Samsung conversation. People like iPhones and people like Samsung, or people like Android devices. It's literally a case of what suits you best. Me personally, right now, I'm all about Claude, but I'm testing everything. So it's my preference. Hey, actually, let me put it out to the group. This is always a good thing to do. Which one are you using more in the group? Is it Claude? Is it OpenClaw? Is it Manus? Is it Perplexity? Is it ChatGPT? Felix, if you have a question, sir, unmute your microphone, please, and let's see how I can help, if I can help. Hey, buddy. Yeah. Yeah. On your PMS. On your PMS, sorry, explain that again. So the cool thing is about this is that, let's just say you come into the AI studio, right? You can put together your website for Safari bookings, etc. Now, I'm going to assume that when these inquiries come in, it very is a case of you want it to be an inquiry and you want to speak to the people, right? You don't just want them to instant book. Is that about right? Okay. When these Safari and business bookings come in, do they want to ask you questions, or do you case it's just a case of they go onto the site and they click on book? So the cool thing about the AI studio on Go High Level is you can have the best of both worlds, right? So because you are connected with the Connect dashboard, it comes into here. You will choose the property that you want it to get booked on, and you will have an instant book option that goes to your PMS. Now, the way that it will go into the PMS is just like a website booking. It will just come in like per usual. It won't show up any different on your PMS. And then as the booking comes in, you'll be able to know if it's from like your Boostly website or if it's come from your Safari site. So then you can tag it that way. But you get the best of both worlds with this. If you want it to be inquiry only, you can do. If you want it to be instant book, you can do. And also as well, if you get questions coming in, go into Go High Level, go into AI agents, and you can actually create an agent studio where it can answer the questions for you. So if you're at 2 o'clock in the morning, somebody sends a question in, if you train it on your knowledge base, then it'll be able to answer the questions for you, and it just clicks on that bot to chat to. On your on your website for the Safari one, the price that you have on your PMS will be the price that shows on the website. If you want it to be a different price, you can do, but it would have to be inquiry only, because the PMS is the master key. That is the one that pushes the rates out. So you can have a different price on your business one, your Safari one that you're talking about, but it will have to be inquiry only. But you know, I like the way you're thinking. Rachel, absolutely, it's absolutely safe and sound. We went through a big stringent process. So Rachel's asking the question about data. Absolutely, we went through a lot on this to make sure that all the things the system is safe and secure. It's as safe and secure as it is on your PMS. It's a fantastic question, and it's one that I wanted to make sure that was absolutely under lock and key before we launched. So it's as safe as it is on your PMS. Oh, great question. Okay. Any other questions? Would anybody else like to unmute their microphone? Felix, if you could just mute your mic, that'd be great. Would anybody else like to ask a question? Tim, I saw your question, actually. I saw the feedback come in through the form, which is fantastic. So a quick one on that. We went live with the Logify connection, and contacts or reviews aren't syncing through. If when you're using this tool, right, and because at the end of the day, we've created it, we've tested it, but you're the ones that are going to be using it every single minute of the day. If you notice anything, you come into here, it's got feedback, bug report, feature requests. You are going to help us merge and mold this. We've got a huge roadmap that we are working on and we are cracking on with. But your feedback, your requests, your improvements that you send to us is going to help us bring this forward. I've got massive aspirations and things that I want to do with this that we're going to absolutely help the direct booking movement. I've got some big plans. But before we go scaling and going crazy, I want to make sure that it works on a micro level as well as a macro level. So Tim, got your report. Things aren't syncing through. Report it. We'll fix it, and we're moving so quick, which is cool. Colby, absolutely. Do you want to unmute yourself and ask the question, sir? Yeah. No, it's a phenomenal question. So Colby is probably at level 5, right? And I talked about the different levels yesterday. So obviously level 1 was the custom instructions. Level 2 is notebook. Level 3 is livable. Level 4 is the agents. And level 5 is like open claw and agents that are creating agents. It can get pretty overwhelming. And it's a really good question. I have learned the hard way, and I've had days where I have spent a lot of money and wasted a lot of money by not doing proper checks in place. The model that I use is Anthropic, 100%. Sorry, OpenClaw, but it is on the Anthropic API key. And the best thing to do, because it's a really good question, is just to make sure that every day you are asking the Telegram or however you chat to your LLM of choice to make sure that they're using the most cost-effective way possible. So I get it to do daily audits. So whenever I wake up in the morning, I log on and I say, right, let's audit what we did in the last 24 hours. I use a prompt engineer tool like I showed you yesterday to get me a good prompt to ask it. And I just go, right, how much did we spend yesterday? What did we do yesterday? It's just like me talking to a human team member, like asking for like my chief of staff, like of a report on the last 24 hours of Boostly. I'm doing exactly the same. And I'm always just making sure that it's using the most cost-effective model. So for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, when you're using any of these models, and Claude is one, if you look at this little button here, you'll see that it says Sonnet, but you can move it to Opus or Haiku, and there's other models that you can use here. So if I was to flip it to Opus 4.7, that is the most recent model from Anthropic. And if I were to use this, you would use up your tokens and you would spend a lot of money very quickly. You only really need to use that if you're building something pretty high tech. For the most part, Colby, and for the most day to day, I use Haiku because it is so cost effective. You're paying cents for every time it has to do work. So I'm always sorry. Yeah, 110%. Because if I'm going to build like something pretty cool, I would go to Sonnet. Opus 4.7, it would be used in very rare cases. I think there's nothing really that I would be doing that I would need to use the big model. But for the day-to-day chat backwards and forwards, Haiku. So here's a fun stat, right? Every single one of these models is trying to make it as cost effective as possible for people to use their tools, right? ChatGPT are doing it, Claude are doing it. And you know what one of the blocker is? The thing that makes these systems use the most money is speaking in English. Our English language means it use more tokens. If we were to chat in Mandarin, it'd be a lot more cost effective, which I find fascinating. It breeds the question in, why don't we just let these agents create their own language and talk to each other like that? But that's me going on a mad tangent. So yeah, to answer your question, I do OpenClaw and I chat to it 99% of the time in Haiku, but I've also trained it as well because it is so clever. I go, right, if there's a task that you feel that you need to move your model up, you've got my permission to do it without asking my approval, and it will go and do it. So there's tasks that it does where it needs to create sub-agents. And this is what I'm talking about, peoples, when I say about level 5, like the level 5 of the matrix. This is where it gets pretty crazy because I've now got agents that create their own agents and they spawn their own sub-agents to do these crazy tasks, which it's above my knowledge base for sure. Fantastic question though. All right. Are we confident that we can go and create our own tools? Are we confident that we can go and use all of the things? If you haven't looked at this yet, please do go and look at it. Go to boostlyconnect.com, click on Claude, you come into here. And even if over the next 24 hours, you just copy and paste this, ask your Claude or whatever you're doing, how do we set it up? Go ahead and do it. Like we're all in here and we're going to add more and more as we go. Even if you get stuck, there's a little button down here that you can just copy and paste. And you can ask your AI to help you, whether you like using Chat, Claude, Gemini, Perplexity, Grok, Manus. I built everything by literally copy and pasting into Manus, and it was just really good at helping me. And I've even got use cases. I've even got prompt libraries. We just keep adding to this all the time, and it's absolutely free for you all to use. All right, give me a quick yes or yes. Are you excited? Are you going to go build? I'm looking forward to everybody to seeing what you can build. All I ask for you to do when you do build it, come into our chat here. I'm going to pin this post in the group. And I want for you to pop in the comments, like what Alexander's just done, like what Mark's just done, and what Hannah's just done, is paste it in the comments. Or if you can't paste the link because it's internal, take a screenshot and post it in there and just explain what you've done. I want to come back tomorrow at 5 o'clock UK, 12 o'clock Eastern, and we're just going to look at what everybody's building and get some inspiration. And if I see anything that can help you in the next 24 hours, then I'll bring it to the chat tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining us today. A little bit different from yesterday. Obviously, yesterday I went through the foundations and et cetera, et cetera. I threw a lot of tools at you. Today was about showing you a tool that I've created to help you. Tomorrow, it's all about you. So I'm really excited for it. Make sure that you come back tomorrow, 5 p.m. UK sharp, and we'll just celebrate and show what you've been building. And this is the reason why I wanted to do this week, just to finish on, is that I've done a lot of talks and trainings and stuff over the last 10 years. I think this is going to be the most impactful because I don't know anything that I've done in the past where within a couple of hours or a couple of minutes, people have been able to build tools that will help their business either make money, help their business save money, or save time, get back more time to spend with their families, etc. You get this with what we're talking about this week. And the cool thing is that it's free to get started. Like, it's literally free. Or if you're going to pay, it's like $20 a month. If you want to go extra, yes, there's more plans that you can do, but that's only when you're ready to grow. So please, 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 please just do me a favor. Just spread the word. Tell as many people as possible. Grab the links to what we've done this week and share it with a friend. Put it in Facebook groups. Boostly Connect. My mission and my goal with Boostly Connect was to get 1,000 people using it before the end of May. We're at 951. We are 49 away from getting 1,000 people to be using this before the end of May. So if you could just do me a massive favor, I don't ask for any money this week. All I ask is you just spread the word of this. If you can just grab that link and go throw it everywhere on the internet, go and talk about it on Instagram, put up on your stories, tag in Boostly and just share the word, that would just mean the absolute world. If we can get it to 1,000 before the end of the month, amazing. And then my next challenge is to get people using it. All right, all. Have a great day. Have a great afternoon. Have a great evening. Have a great morning. Colby, thanks for joining in. Mark, you're joining from super late or super early over in Australia. We've got people from all over the world that have joined in this evening or this afternoon or this morning, wherever you are. And I'm excited for the next 24 hours because you get to build and you get to show off what you've built. Right, I've got to go. I've got to get my kid to soccer training, football training over here. I'll be back tomorrow.